There is a potential strike of folks working on the ports, like the entire eastern seaboard. The people that are responsible for actually bringing goods into our country that we all use every single day, they have until, I guess, Tuesday to sort out whatever the strike is that they're participating in. These workers want like a 77% raise. And I maintain I cannot stand union fights like this.
Yeah,
they make me absolutely rage.
Me too.
And
but this is kind of a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
This is a big deal, you guys.
Nobody's talking about it enough, but there was a great montage put together about this where you see one of the Squawk Box people hammering Mayor Pete on this issue. Like, what are you guys doing about it, essentially? Yeah. And so if you haven't heard about this before, you need to ask yourself why the administration isn't talking about it. That's a huge question. But shit's about to go down for real.
Yep.
And it will affect every last one of us. Here, take a look.
Strike of the longshoremen's union. Taking a look at what would happen October 1st is the deadline. These are unions that represent half of the ocean imports to this country.
Useless.
More than 45,000 workers at 36 different ports across the East and Gulf coasts might walk off the job next Tuesday.
The ILA most definitely will hit the streets on October 1st if we don't get the kind of contract we deserve.
And President Biden has said he will not invoke a national law to prevent them from going on strike. If they do, we've already been talking this morning about what that could mean to inflation in the supply chain.
Right now, that port traffic from those sites brings in about 20 million containers a year, or basically 55,000 containers per day.
Consider what a week-long East and Gulf Coast strike could do. It could reduce the national gross domestic product by $4.5 to $7.5 billion.
I think in this case, the East Coast and Gulf Coast workers are seeking a 77% increase. Does that sound like a reasonable situation to you?
Quite frankly, a wage increase like that is going to send shockwaves into the pocketbooks of every single family. The bigger question is, why isn't the Biden-Harris administration trying to do anything about this? They should be getting involved now. That's what presidential leadership looks like. And the fact that they're going to sit on the sidelines and watch is frankly reminiscent of the rest of their economic policy.
Biden called me up on the phone, President Biden. Harold, I got the money to build a new bridge. I go, oh. What about my longshoremen's out of work now? They didn't cause no problem. Well, he goes, I got the money for building a new bridge and getting the bridge that's in the water out of there. I ask you one more time, President, what about the men whose families now have no money coming in? Well, you know, if there was an explosion on a ship, maybe I can get the money.
You're talking about a $5 billion per day impact to the American economy. That's not going to be helpful to families who are already falling behind because of the massive inflation brought to us by Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Yeah, he doesn't care about the longshoremen. He cares about Ukraine. Don't you understand? Can't you see? And listen, you can't eat hope and change? You can't feed your family joy? Come on.
You guys, this is a crazy, crazy, crazy world. When you think about our economy, when you think about all the global conflicts, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And thankfully, if you are nearing or you're thinking about retirement, or maybe you're in retirement already and you worry about how all of these things are going to impact your finances, this is the best time for you to learn about Bulwark's risk management strategy. You can talk to our friend Zach Abraham at Bulwark. He can give you a free risk review, work through what you've got going on in your portfolio right now, tell you if there's things that he would change or do differently. There's no obligation. You can sign up to do that and also get a copy of his free Common Sense Investing Guide by just calling 866-779-RISK or visit him at knowyourriskradio.com.
Advisory services offered through Trek Financial LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. The opinions expressed in this program are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual or on any specific security. Any references to performance of securities are thought to be materially accurate, and actual performance may differ. Investments involve risk and are not guaranteed. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Trek 24308.
Government.
So yeah, check it out. KnowYourRiskRadio.com. Yeah, I mean, somebody said what I was absolutely going to say. This isn't just about getting your shipment from
Temu.
From Temu. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
this is way bigger than that. This is about
Yeah.
getting daily goods, medications. This is about literally every product that we use
Right.
in our daily lives. So stock up. Like, don't panic, but also stock up, because and then that union boss was such an asshole.
He is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of them are. It's like, we deserve this. We're entitled. There's such an entitlement mentality.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's like, gimme 77% raise. Are you freaking kidding me? I know. But at the same time, it's like, he actually thinks that this administration is going to care about American workers, and unions have historically voted for Democrats. You're idiots. You're total idiots thinking that they care. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. Just like a lot of minorities feel like Democrats care about them. They don't care about you. They don't. Can't you see that now?
And it feels like union bosses like that guy always think that it's somehow their contract is the reason for their woes. They don't get paid enough because of their negotiations. No, everybody is hurting. And so when the entire economy is hurting, and they then decide, well, we should get more because our people, our union people, are hurting, well, then do what everybody else is doing, which is get a second job or go find a different job. It impacts everybody, not just union workers, who 77% is freaking bananas.
Right.
And it just makes me so mad.
Or suck it up and realize that a lot of the problems that we have right now is because of the administration that's in power and making everything suck. And vote the right way, asshat. I mean, this is the thing. We are all hurting together because of a lot of the policies that are in place. And I don't think they realize that. And a lot of these people are like, I'm going to continue to vote the same way I voted forever and ever because this is what my dad told me to do. And I'm union. And it's like, you can't continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. And then just like, I don't know, put a proverbial gun to people's head and say, you got to give me more money. We don't have it. We don't.
Yeah, where's it supposed to come from?
We don't have, like, we're out of money, dude. Like, we're broke now. A lot of us are struggling, and we can't give that. Sorry, we don't have it. I mean, we're too busy giving it to Ukraine. So I don't know where it's like blood from a turnip. Hello.